It's Tournament Tuesday, the day of the week where I just upload a tournament run, almost completely unedited, so you can use it to, like, I don't know, fall asleep or something, or you can watch the whole thing. It was a really fun tournament. This week I just played in a friendly round-robin tournament among 8 of my friends to practice for the upcoming Milwaukee Regionals. I opted to try out this concept I had for a Miraidon NECROZMA DUSK main team with a rain mode. I'm still working on the final details of the team, so no EVs just yet, but I will leave the open team sheet below for you guys to check out and try making your own version of it. Anyways, let's just get into the video. Happy Tuesday. This is just going to be a nice little upload I do every Tuesday. I know you guys wanted more tournament runs, so enjoy the next like 2 or so hours. This channel is partnered with GamerSupps. If you want to support my work and get great tasting drinks, you can order GamerSupps through my link in the description down below or with code Moxie boosted at checkout for 10% off. GamerSupps is a caffeinated product that I recommend only to my 18 plus viewers, but my link will send you to their caffeine-free product section just in case. Every product purchased through my link supports my channel financially, so I'd really appreciate the support. Now back to the video. Okay, I'm gonna call this series Tournament Tuesday. I'm basically just playing in a tournament and just gonna commentate it. It's not streamed, no chat, just raw me playing in a tournament. Today I'm gonna be using this team that I might take to Milwaukee, I'm not certain. It just seems really fun. It's like a rain hybrid team with like Miraidon and Dustmane NECROZMA. I'm not going to give any details of the team down below just in case I want to run it in Milwaukee. But that's this weekend, so I can drop it later. But yeah, it's just me and my buddies this weekend. We're basically just doing a practice tournament for Milwaukee, which is coming up. So it's more of a casual tournament. Not really a super big one. It's only 8 people, and we're just doing round robin this week. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. We're facing Andre. His team is Ho-Oh Miraidon, which is really interesting. Ho-Oh Miraidon's really cool. Let's see. Into Ho-Oh Miraidon. How do I beat this? We have a pretty similar team. Like, we're only like 2 mons off from having the exact same team. I have a Farigiraf, or he has a Farigiraf, I have a Pelipper. He has a Ho-Oh, I have a NECROZMA Dustmane, which isn't great for me. My Trick Room mode isn't that bad into him. Trick Room mode isn't that bad. I definitely think I want to lead off with my Miraidon, though. And I think screens are going to be absurdly important here. So we're going to lead off that way. Definitely want my Iron Hands, and I'm questioning if I want Ogerpon or if I want NECROZMA. I think I'm better off just bringing NECROZMA and being safe. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, standing by. Let's see. Also, these are best of 3. Cold Turkey and Goober. That's a pretty good lead for me. I mean, if they're Terra Grass, I actually might just stay in. I don't see a reason to Volt Switch. Not a big reason to Volt Switch. I also don't see a big reason to... I resist both of this thing's moves, so I can just go for the raw Electro Drift into this thing. I don't think it's going to Spirit Break. I think it always wants to go for Light Screen. And I can Thunder Wave here just to be safe, because I'll always be able to get off whatever thing I need next turn. Here's the Protect. There's the Thunder Wave. Let's see if they go for screens. Light Screen, yep. Not quite a one-shot, but I can't be attacked with this thing, so I'm just going to go for the Electro Drift, and I'm going to double down with my Thunder Wave. Not really concerned for what this thing wants to go for yet, because I shouldn't get one-shot by anything. And Thunder Wave's just absurdly strong. They could try to go into Farigiraf, but I don't think that they brought it. I think they probably opted for Iron Hands in this matchup. Also, I'm considering running these for my members soon, like just having like a weekly like practice tournament. Not sure what day though. Probably Mondays. Probably Mondays. It's not a bad idea. Yep, definitely a Terra Grass here. That's fine. I don't mind them burning their Terra early. Makes it easier to lock them into like a Dazzling Gleam endgame. Because now they have no Dazzling Gleam resist. And I get a lot more value out of Terra Fairy in the late game. As they go for the Reflect, that makes sense. So they don't have to worry about NDM in the late. See if they Tailwind. Let's get this Electro Drift off. Take a KO as soon as we can. Let's see if they even get to attack here. Sacred Fire goes into Grimmsnarl. Not super concerned about that. Even if they burn, it's whatever. I wasn't planning on clicking many moves with it, other than like Thunder Wave. Probably just gonna go to Miraidon here. And they should double down into my Miraidon. Oh no, they do just have this thing. Not bad for me, actually. I don't mind the Trick Room going up. I get more value out of that than them. Well, maybe not always, but Electro Drift here is still very safe. They could try to Helping Hand something. Do I want the Light Screen or the Reflect first? If I go for Reflect, I should always live this hit, and then I get Light Screen later. So I think I Reflect first. They also don't have Protect on the Furry Ref. God, Miraidon's so broken, guys. Miraidon's so broken. I'm honestly only concerned about the Miraidon in the back. And if I manage to crit here, that means no Trick Room for them. And then we're probably playing Speed Ties, because I'm pretty sure he's also Modest. I'll try to remember to edit in like the open team sheet at the beginning of each match. So you guys can see what I see. Okay, that's incredible for me. Because now I should get my Light Screen. Sacred Fire, hopefully no burn here, just because the chip damage would be annoying. They do get the burn, it's whatever. And them getting their Light Screen early is also pretty good for me because I've been able to stall out enough where it isn't that big of an issue. And they're also going to have to lock into an attack here. And none of the attacks are really great for them. Nyum, that's definitely Miraidon. Yeah, my Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam is looking incredibly good here. And I think that from this position, I'd rather just hold on to Iron Hands than anything. I'm willing to like just get doubled into here and get this Light Screen. Because I'll be able to... Because if they double and they get the KO, that means I can go for Fake Out, Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam, and just secure the game. Because they kind of have to lock they have to lock their Fairy move here. That's why I think they're doubling. Light Screen goes up. Dazzling Gleam, yep. Locked into that for the rest of the match. Probably just a Sacred Fire. If I can avoid a burn, that's going to be huge, because that means that I can double into the right slot now. Nope, no such luck, but that's fine. I can still just double into Miraidon now, and we should be good to go. Get a my Miraidon, Terra Fairy play. And let's see if it's a speed tie. Definitely, ooh, do I want to double down into right slot? Right slot could protect. I don't think they're ever going to do it, though. Still worth it to double left slot to make sure I get this KO. Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam. Sacred Fire shouldn't hurt too bad, but the only thing is I'm going to get doubled into, so I might just drop. And it's probably going to be like an Iron Hands endgame. Dodging that burn would have been incredible, because then I just always get this KO. They could also crit me, which would be really, really bad. Alright. They're either timid or they won the speed tie, but it looks like I should be fine as long as I win the next one. Nice. I'm pretty sure Photon guys are KOs from this range. Not quite, but not the end of the world. Sacred Fire into me. Doesn't do enough to KO. Yeah, it's going to be an Iron Hands endgame. I don't quite survive, but I do get Fake Out, which is awesome. Electricity disappears. Not great for Iron Hands, but this low kick should go crazy. And they don't have any recovery. Question is, who do I want to Fake Out? I think I always Fake Out right slot and just hope I win the speed tie. Because I don't drop, and this shouldn't do too much behind light screen and AV. And I don't want to get burned just yet. I guess maybe I could have faked out left slot and just relied on para. They haven't gotten fully parried yet. If they get fully parried like next turn, I just always win. Alright, yeah, I win this speed tie, which is awesome. And that should be game. I think I just always low kick D-Gleam. And their light screen should be running out soon. I think there's like one more turn of it. And I don't believe they get this KO. They could protect stall me though. Oh no, they have 2 turns left. But that's fine. Low kick. And I'm minimum speed, so they will outspeed me even with the para. You go for the protect, that makes sense. They just want a little bit more chip damage to make sure they KO next turn. Alright, another low kick, another D-Gleam, that should do it. I think even if they burn me, I win. Yeah, low kick's totally going to be able to do that much. Yep, there's the burn. Should be game, though. Yeah, we're good. Because Miraidon always gets to throw out the attack, and they can still get fully parried. So I'm trying to think, do I switch up what I do for the lead? I think I just double down. Like, I don't think there's really an issue with, like, doing that again, you know? Not really too much of a downside. I like how NECROZMA Dustmane just came in, got burned, and then failed to KO something. Low-key, he's goated. He's kind of goated for that. Alright, play again. Honestly, I think I just do it again. Like, I just have, like, a pretty decent matchup into this. Even though he should hypothetically have the better matchup, I think that, like, just as long as I keep clicking, like, buttons that deal damage and not, like, playing passively, I should be fine. Like, I don't see how he plays around that. Alright. Do it again. No need to switch up. Yeah, this tournament, we only got like 8 people, but it's a round robin, so we should all play each other unless people drop. It's a casual tournament. I just want to make sure I had a tournament video this week. Out of water. Gonna have to get some between rounds. I'm not sure if I want to stream all my tournament runs either, because the thing is, like, streaming a tournament run is really annoying. You have to, like, talk to chat consistently. There's always backseaters. And even if I add the, even if I add, like, the freaking delay to the stream, there's always going to be, like, people who snipe, like, my EVs and stuff. Okay. All right. I could go Insano style on him right now. I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to go Insano style on him and just go for Electro Drift. Ooh, am I that crazy? Am I that crazy to do that? I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm really going to do it. Win the speed tie Electro Drift. What if we both did that? That'd be insane if we both did that. Okay, we both effectively did that. Like, that's basically what just happened. Cold turkey. Probably his Terra target once again. I would like to paralyze that thing. But I could also just double into this thing. I really need to get rid of this thing early. Let's Spirit Break. Yeah, they protect. Awesome. Wonder if we're speed tied or if he has speed investment. Regardless, I should get a KO here. A lot of damage. A lot of damage. Now I gotta think. Could get the Reflect up. Definitely another Terra Grass play. Probably Dazzling Gleam as well. I'm going to... Yeah, Dazzling Gleam is like super safe here. I'm gonna Thunder Wave. This Thunder Wave is gonna be huge for me, because they only got a light screen up. And that means that my Necrozma outspeeds. If they Terra Fairy, that's actually probably better for me. Nope, Terra Grass. That's the play I called anyways. See if they double. They should. They should double. But between the chance of paralysis and the 50% chance of burn, I'm going to bet that I'm fine. An awful bet to make, I'm not going to lie. A really dumb bet to make. But I want to believe. I want to just believe for once. Alright, no para, no burn, please. Okay, no burn's huge. Because now I outspeed that thing and I can play the speed tie game. I can play the speed tie game now. Let me think. I think I always target the right slot. Photon Geyser. Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam. Just need the speed tie. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, Miraidon. Win the speed tie. It's a 50-50. Just win the speed tie for me once, or survive. Either one. They win the speed tie. Do I drop? I don't drop. That's huge. That's huge. Because they should always target my Necrozma here. And I do pick up the KO, which means I get the Sunsteel Strike now. Or not Sunsteel Strike, Photon Geyser. Which is going to do a decent amount of damage. Since Ho is mostly specially defensive and I'm not burned this time. And they have no Reflect. Yeah, awesome. Sacred Fire into that. That's huge. What's their last Pokemon? If it's Ogerpon, I could be cooked. But I think it's going to be Iron Hand, so I should be fine. Buggy. Ooh, that's a little bad. That could be a little bad, but I think I'm fine as long as I double. Ooh. Okay, this actually isn't the worst. This isn't the worst. I think I always just protect here on the foul play. And go for my low kick. And I think even with a burn, I'm fine. It could Helping Hand Brave Bird, which would suck, since I never got my Reflect off either. Psychic. Let's see if they doubled it. I think I'll live. Sacred Fire. Okay, I'm fine. They didn't go for Brave Bird. Which makes sense. I also dodged the burn, which is awesome. Special defense drop is a little bad though, because I think I dropped to the next one now. I could Drain Punch though. And if I Drain Punch, I think I'm fine. Because I get Sunsteel Strike and Drain Punch. And I think it's the Electric Seed that's really bad here. Maybe I just crit. Maybe I'm just goated. No, it doesn't do much. Foul play. Ooh, I think we're cooked. I think we're cooked. I have to like crit one of these Drain Punches. That Spit F drop was pretty bad. Doesn't do enough. I guess I should have gone for Wild Charge. It does more. And if I'm going for the crit, that's always what I do. Yeah. I should have Wild Charge, technically. Alright, good game. Yeah, I think I would have been fine if not for the Spit F drop. Also, I want to point out something that's actually like kind of crazy. That Ho-Oh has not gotten fully paralyzed yet this entire set, and it's been paralyzed like every turn. Let's think. Terra Fairy is definitely like my greatest asset here. I think I just go all in this game with like hyper offense. Because I just get so much out of that. Could also try Ogre Pawn, that might be useful. But I think that I just get way too much out of screens. Just two fat teams swinging at each other. That's all we're doing. Just two big guys swinging for the fences. Could also try leading off Iron Hands, to be honest. That might not be the worst play. Might not be the worst play. I'm kind of crazy for doing that, though. I'm kind of crazy for doing that. Let me think. If I lead off Iron Hands and they lead off Farigiraf, and they've always brought Farigiraf. Nah, yeah, I think we just run it back with the exact same 4. But this time I like probably Dazzling Gleam turn 1. And try to win that speed tie. But if they Electro Drift into me, it's just cooked. It's just cooked. I have to go first. Because I need that damage so bad. I also be really careful because I can't one-shot that thing behind screens. Alright, same lead. I could just get the world's greatest crit. The speed tie's going nuts. No reason to overthink it, let's do it. Light screen. If he Electro Drifts into my Miraidon, so be it, but I haven't Terra'd the Miraidon turn 1 yet. Ooh, we're both going for it. We're both going for it. This is going to be an interesting turn 1. And I think that his Terra going first indicates that the Miraidon's going to go first. I think they won the speed tie. Light screen, let's see. Also, it looks like our Grimmsnarls might be speed tied. Yeah, we have so many speed ties on this team. Let's see. Opposing Miraidon, Dazzling Gleam. You know what's going to happen next turn, right? We just play it again. We just speed tie again. We just keep doing it. This is the speed tie match. Oh, but his hangs on. That's actually really bad. I do have fake out though. Fake out's really big here. Because I can wild charge. Yeah, I think I just fake out the right slot, and if they want to go into Farigiraf, so be it. I can't let them paralyze me. We're just playing speed ties now. Alright, withdraw, goes into Farigiraf. Farigiraf's gonna take a lot, but I can keep trying to win speed ties. Maybe I crit too. Maybe I crit. Maybe I'm just goated. Should have wild charged. Ah. Iron Hands use fake out. Dazzling Gleam, they win the speed tie again. Both of them hang on. I need a crit or win a speed tie. And we're 0 for 2 on the speed tie, so I really just need one. That's Dazzling Gleam. And I'm going into you. Dazzling Gleam and going into you. Please, please, just win a speed tie. Please, please. I just need one. I need one speed tie. Please, please. Come on, come on, just win this speed tie. This is all I need. Yes! Okay, alright, we got it. We got the 50-50. Because now I should be able to Trick Room and reverse sweep. Cold Turkey. Yeah, this is a Trick Room play. Is it? Maybe it's not a Trick Room play. Maybe we just Dazzling Gleam. Let me think. If I Trick Room, I'm in a very good position. I could also just protect here and then get like my Trick Room. I think I just protect and Dazzling Gleam. Yeah. Because Iron Hands is still fine. They withdraw. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We're gonna sack this. I don't get fake out now, since they decided to hold on to that guy. But they're not getting reflect. And if they ended up targeting into my right slot, that's huge. It does so little. It's 100% just an Iron Hands win con. But I believe in the boy. I believe in the boy. Call me crazy, but I believe in that boy. And Brave Bird might send it in range, because it's a lot of HP. It might send it in range of Sunsteel if I can avoid enough burns. Because he's not doing that much. And he is forced to Brave Bird here. So it's a wild charge Sunsteel strike play. Sacred Fire? They Sacred Fired. And we live? No burn? That's game. That's game. That's game. Go get him, Iron Hands. Oh my god. So many speed ties in this match, dude. It's insane. Alright. Managed to win round 1. That's awesome. Alright, we'll pause the recording there, and I'll be back with round 2. See you guys there. Okay, round 2. I hate this matchup. I can't, there's no two ways around it. Come here, hold on. Hold on, where is it? Come here. We're playing Koraidon with an ability shield, and the Calyrex has disable an Encore. I don't know how much longer I can thug it out. It's ability shield, Koraidon, and Weezing. How am I supposed to get my rain up? How am I supposed to get this rain up, bro? I don't. But we don't give up. Never give up, never what? Alright, woo! This matchup was a lot easier when this was an Ogerpon Fire. Matchup was a lot easier back when it was an Ogerpon Fire. Though, I think if I lead off with Fake Out, I'm fine. Yeah, I could just Fake Out Trick Room. Not really a downside to that. Definitely bring Pelipper and Miraidon. Alright, let's do it. Fake Out. Oh wait, that's not my Fake Out guy. That's not my Fake Out guy. You silly goose, Marcos. Okay, Fake Out guy, Trick Room, Miraidon, Pelipper. Oh, no, Pelipper's first. Whoops. Okay, got it. Got it this time. Got it this time. We're good. I don't want to play this. Why'd I pull Ian? Alright, we're facing my friend Ian. Rocky Helmet Weezing 2. You're a... You're not a good person. You're not a good person. You're a bad, awful person. Ooh, oh, 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 I hate you. The good news is we should always be able to get the Trick Room off. The bad news is we're gonna get poisoned. I guess I could always just Fake Out. Fake Out Teradark Trick Room isn't bad. Question is if they went Dozo in the back, and I think they did. You could also Encore me here. Like, they know I have to Fake Out left slot, so if they Encore me into Fake Out, that'd be awful. Really glad I have Sash Pelipper. Alright, no Protect, awesome. Astral Barrage shouldn't do too much. Yeah, we're good. Trick Room, Trick Room. Ooh, I love clicking Trick Room, I do. Trick Room, Trick Room, Trick Room. It's a Trick Room attack. Okay. No shot they let me hit the Calyrex. I'm doubling. Oh, you're joking. All right, maybe they just double protected. Nope, I got owned. I got owned in the marketplace of ideas. I could have just taken out Calyrex right there. It would have been so goated. I would have been so goated for that. All right, I have a prediction. I have a prediction. They're going to go into Dondozo, so I'm going to double the Calyrex now. I should always live Dazzling Gleam with both my guys because of my ability and my AV and just being goated. Yeah, yeah. So that should be Tatsugiri. That should be Tatsugiri. No, I got it wrong. Oh, I was so certain I would get it. Because I was thinking, like, logically speaking, they can protect the Calyrex this turn, but they can't protect the Weezing, so I should double the Weezing. And I'm like, no. That's why you get Unga Bunga in on the other slot. I'm getting owned. I'm getting owned so hard. How do I even cope with this? How does one cope with knowing they're getting owned? I can't reverse the Trick Room. They should always Terra. They're going to Earthquake. Go Pelipper here. I go Pelipper here and I protect. Only 2 turns left to Trick Room. Let's just Photon Geyser. Doesn't make contact. Oh wait, they're not Rocky Helmet Dundos, they're the leftovers, because they're normal. Ah, they ordered up this thing. Okay, that sucks. I could have wild charged. Okay, they should always protect here because they don't... There's no reason not to, right? They protect here and that allows for them to go for Earthquake next turn or something. So what I'm going to do is outplay them. On their protect, I'm making this double. Oh. On their protect, I'm making this double. Wait, wouldn't protect just fail? I'm stupid. Well, no, because... I don't know. Maybe it just fails. I might be an idiot. I might be an idiot sandwich. Well, last turn of Trick Room, I don't see a reason to risk a Hurricane Confusion. And they definitely did an Earthquake. I don't get value out of that. Alright, let's see if I got it. No, they body pressed. Okay, well, that sucks. That sucks. The good news is... I can Draco Meteor here. They have to protect now. So I go Pelipper and I Draco Meteor. Actually, I lock Electro Drift, don't I? No, I lock Draco Meteor because they don't care about my drops. Like, they always take the same amount of damage. If I'm gonna crit, I'm gonna crit. They protect. Maridon should be faster. This is going to do a decent amount of damage. They always have to attack Maridon, so it's a Hurricane play. Draco Meteor. I missed my Draco Meteor. That's awesome. That's like the best. A Draco Meteor there would have been awesome, but no such luck. All right, go to Iron Hands. No reason to double out into Necrozma. I just go for the fake out. Yep. Come on, crit. Not a crit, but the next one KOs, which is awesome. So I can also KO the Tatsugiri, but I don't know how I win. Not sure how I win. One turn left to Electric Train. I should still be fine. Good to know Draco does that much. They could protect here. I don't think they... maybe they do. Maybe they just hope. Is Drain Punch enough? I'm gonna hope that it is. Draco Meteor again. Maybe I could have gone into Necrozma there and tried to trick him. Not enough, but... Not the end of the world. Electricity's gone from my relationship. Quark Drive is gone. I'm no longer quirked up. They should try to, like, disable me or something. But they could also just go for the double KO. So what I'm gonna do here is break Sash, go into Necrozma, eat the hit, hope that I don't lose. I guess maybe I should have KO'd the right slot. Makes it easier to get Trick Room off then. But if they protect, then this is worth it. They Terra Normal. Or Terra Fairy. No, Terra Normal. Terra Ghost. Ooh, team sheet error, judge, team sheet error, judge, team sheet. I'm taking my free win, bro. I'm taking my free win. I'm taking. I know it's like just a friend group thing, but that's a pretty substantial change. That's a pretty substantial change. I'm gonna take my win. You that game won. The rental and the pace are the same. Nope. Nope. All G. All right. We're taking this win. Terra Normal? Pretty big difference from Terra Ghost. Now I know it's Ghost. The unknown win con. Alright, same rules. Now I know it's Terra Ghost. Yeah, the sheet said Terra Normal. Alright, continue. Alright, let's think about this. You guys think I might be BMing, but it's a Milwaukee practice tournament. I'm taking it. Am I allowed to use my Terra? No. Yeah, I know it's Ghost now. Just fix for other games. Like the sheet. Alright, Alright, let me think. Let me think. How do I win this? I mean, I got like hard red, turn 1 and 2. I think I basically have to lead off this way. I think I basically like am required to have screens. Do I bring my second restricted? I think I get more value out of Iron Hands and Pelipper together in my screens. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I do have Horn Leech. I think I'm gonna do this. Oh, no, not that. We'll do that. All right. I just need to win this. I can steal this win. I can steal this win. It really is a steal at that point. Alright, they do have the option to double protect here, so they will. They will just double protect here because they can disable my move. So I'm going to hard switch into Ogerpon. And we'll attempt a wild charge. Because I'm Specs me right on, right? Like, they basically have to do that. Yep. Okay. Should be a double. There it is. They might disable my fighting move. So for that reason, what I'm going to do here is actually just Ivy Cudgel. Terra Water Ivy Cudgel should do a lot. And I can also go into Miraidon. They should disable my fighting move to prevent getting one shot. Swap it in. Not going to get the Spit F boost off of this, but I should be able to live, and I'm pretty sure they're just going to disable to prevent a KO. Astral Barrage, that's fine. Could have gotten the KO. Not the end of the world, though. Does do a lot. Toxic Spikes. Okay, that's like the best outcome for me. So what I do here now is they should just Astral again. I'm going to Spiky Shield. Oh, wait, I can't do that because I'm going to get Encored. Oh, they can just Terra Ghost and win now. I'm getting owned. I'm getting owned so hard. Okay. Idea. Spiky Shield, bait the Encore. Sack the Miraidon, maybe? Maybe sack the Iron Hands. I sack Miraidon, unfortunately. Because they always just Terra Ghost here, right? Let's see if I get a low roll. That'd be huge. Because that did half. Maybe it's a screens angle for next game. Oh, we lived. Okay, that's huge. Unfortunately, if they protect once, we just die. That's the big issue here. If they protect once, we just die. Go into Pelipper. Two layers of Toxic Spikes. What if they switched it up and went Koraidon? That'd be crazy. Bunga Bunga? No? Okay. So I thought it was. I do have the Horn Leech play, but I should drop to a Body Press. I can try to Spiky Shield and Hurricane. Or I could double the left slot, because I think they would just protect here. Yeah, I think they would just, if I were them, I would just protect here. Try to break Sash and Pelipper. All right. See if I get this. I don't think I do. I got the call right, but I need to like crit and Hurricane. Doesn't do much. I need Hurricane Confusion. I need all the hacks, and I miss my Hurricane. D-Gleam? Poison Gas. Ooh, who dodges? Ogre Pond? Oh my god, I got the double dodge. Alright, we got the double dodge. That's huge. Because now I get Spiky Shield and Hurricane. Because they always have to attack the Ogre Pond here with like Body Press. Get a special defense boost, and I get rain, so I can't miss this anymore. Times like this, I wish I had Tailwind. If I can bait out a Protect at the right time, that'd be huge. Because baiting out a Protect would allow for me to get Miraidon in, but that would mean that I would have to KO my own Pelipper, which I could do. Because they can't protect and KO me. But that's like an insane play to try to make. Body press, yep. Come on, confusion. Should do a decent amount. And by decent, I mean like that much. It's a double spiky shield play. I don't KO my own Pelipper here. That's like way too risky to try to win this. Because they're probably just going to KO. Because they know they get the KO on Ogerpon. I don't think they want the recovery. Maybe they protected too. Maybe I could have done it. Order up. All right. Oh my god, I totally could have gotten him with Horn Leech. All right, we get the confusion. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. This is the turn that I could win. Because they could protect the spiky shield, or they could predict the spiky shield and target Pelipper anyways. Along with that, they have the chance to get confused, so I'm just taking my bets here. All right, they're going for protect. Okay, still a shot. All right, let's see. Horn Leech, Hurricane. Come on, hit yourself. You should hit yourself now. Or predict me to protect. Predict me to protect, maybe? That's another thing that could happen. Either one of those. Hitting yourself or trying to overpredict. Because I should Spiky Shield here. Realistically, that's the play. Or we're just faster. That's another thing I didn't account for. Okay, that's a pretty slow guy. Didn't do that much, though. Come on, hit yourself. Come on. Let me steal this game. Order up. I just need to steal the game, bro. I just have to steal the game. That's the win con, is stealing it. Crit. Nope. Have to go into Iron Hands here, unfortunately. Because I need Miraidon for the endgame. And if I get poisoned, I'm just owned. I like how Pelipper has the potential to just solo win this. If I can land enough Hurricanes. Ooh, they didn't protect. Okay. This could do it. Ooh, okay. Is that Weather Ball range? Not even close. I have to risk a Hurricane. I absolutely have to risk a Hurricane. Snapped out of confusion. It's going to be a protect. Oh, body press? Okay. I'll take it. Missed the Hurricane. Wild Charge should do it, though. A little bit of recoil. And toxic damage. Oh, there's my crit. That definitely didn't matter from that range. Okay. Do I get my Rain back if I KO the Wheezing? I think I might. If I get my Rain back from KOing the Wheezing, that'd be huge. They do have Dazzling. I could like Wide Guard, Wild Charge. That's a way I win this. But if they protect, I think I still win, actually. I think they would just Draco though, right? Yeah, they just Draco. Good. Just a Draco. They can double protect too. It's going to come down to Pelipper soloing. Did I miss my Hurricane? Yep. Gleam. I guess Wide Guard would have been preferable there then. They're going to protect here. Oh, he's just locked Specs Gleam though. And I could still win this off of them just missing every Draco, or maybe I just somehow stall it out. Dazzling Gleam, Hurricane, they just double protect. Yep. There's a chance I just thug it out, man. There's a chance I just thug it out and win. Kind of need to land that Hurricane, though. Because I don't think I take this Draco very well. I could also dodge, that's another thing. Can't dodge Dazzling Gleam, though, and that does a lot. So I would need to get this confusion. Let's see if I somehow live. Yep, somehow live. Missed another Hurricane, that's fine. Alright. Game 3. How do we adjust? Ogerpon wasn't incredible there, but Necrozma is also particularly bad. Necrozma is also particularly bad here. I guess I could try to KO Wheezing early. Right? Like, KOing Wheezing early would be huge. We have the same rules. Let me think. I don't think Murad on lead, is it? Well, it could be, if I just attack. I still think I get a lot of value out of my Ogerpon, actually. I think that Ogerpon is, like, really good in the endgame, but it's, like, in the lead, it's kind of difficult. They also can't one-shot me. I think I do this. I think this is my best bet, right? Iron Hands. Still Pelipper. It's always Pelipper in this matchup. Every time. Just because Hurricane is so good into Dondozo, it like chips it so much. Like 20%-ish. 15, 18, something like that. Alright. Let's see. I think I burned my Terra this time, since Ivy Cudgel's always going to be a 2-hit KO. Ivy Cudgel. Attempt the Volt Switch. Probably just going to get stuffed. They might just attack here, assuming that I call out the disable. Oh my god, I actually got it. I actually got it. They're assuming I call out the disable. Crit on the Miraidon, not the end of the world. Because I get this KO early, which is huge. And that means I get Pelipper now. Alright, let me think. They protected the Wheezing this turn, so they can't protect it next turn, so it could be kind of awkward. It's good to know that my Ogerpon is faster than the Dondozo, because I could just go for a double protect and scout him. I think I do that. I think I Spiky Shield. I just scout it. Spiky Shield protect. Yep, nice. Good scout. Good scout. That means I get Hurricane, and I can just go for I can just go for Horn Leech here. Since we know I'm faster, there's the potential to crit, and I just get big damage. Body press. I have to get back in the tournament mindset, man. I haven't played a regional in like months. Like many months. Alright, big damage there. We know we're faster. I do have like Hurricane Confusion on my side. I also just have like Horn Leeches. Could also try to Terra Water Ivy Cudgel crit, but I'd rather just go for Horn Leeches at this point. Hurricane. And they're pseudo-pinned because Miraidon will get to come in and there's no Toxic Spikes. Horn Leech does like nothing. Order up. We know that Draco does a ton. So I think Specs D-Gleam should be able to pick up after a Horn Leech. I just keep hammering away. I just keep hammering away. I could try to protect here. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I have to lock Specs D-Gleam for endgame. I think Iron Hands can clutch it versus Wheezing if I do it right. Protect. Yep, that makes sense. Horn Leech again, Hurricane again. I could also try to protect. I'd be kind of crazy if I protected here. I think I might do it. I think I might do it. I think I might protect. Because they're more scared of Pelipper. And if they KO Ogerpon here, it's not the end of the world. I also don't know if they can KO Ogerpon with Body Press from that range. Okay, I got them to Terra. That means they're going to try to KO the Pelipper this turn. That means they're going for Pelipper. And since Horn Leech is resisted, I just start clicking Ivy Cudgel. It does nothing. Yeah, they're KOing Pelipper. I let them KO Pelipper. This turn I let them do it, but I'm glad I was able to like bait out the Terra. And if I crit one Ivy Cudgel, they're in range of Dazzling Gleam. Since we saw how like poorly it took the Draco Meteor. Their play is always order up the Pelipper now. Well, I guess protect too. That's also what they have to do. Rain stopped. No big deal. No big deal. There's still the shot to win this. No reason to go Iron Hands here. No reason to risk that. I don't need rain. I just need a crit. And I've missed so many Hurricanes. If they try to overpredict here... it could be huge. Nope, no overprediction. Should always be... oh my god, I lived. I just need to land this. Oh my god, we finally landed it. It does so much. Okay. And we get the confusion. Oh my god, I'm stealing this game. You know, some people in the comments are going to be like, Marcos, you just asked your friend to... not asked your friend. You had your friend drop game 1 because of the team sheet error. I'm preparing for a tournament. This is exactly how I do my tournaments. I steal games. You steal those games, man. You have to take what you get. Body press. Come on, second hurricane. Second hurricane. Second hurricane. Second hurricane. Second hurricane. Second hurricane. 70%. I missed so many before this. We get the hurricane. Okay, 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 okay. Now Miraidon gets in. Miraidon gets in. And I get Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam. And I get Wide Guard. Which means that's just a that's a secured game. They can't beat me. Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam always takes out Tatsugiri. Wide Guard always blocks Dazzling Gleam and Poison Gas. They're hard walled. That's just game. Yeah, Weezing's hard-walled. Tatsugiri definitely doesn't live this, because I have specs. They could try to Terra out of it. They just go for the Protect, that's fine. They're still going to take way too much. Get Wide Guard in the D-Gleam. Oh wait, they can't Terra out of it, because the Dondozo was Terra'd. Whenever Dondozo Terras, I just always like forget to note it in my mind. How much is this doing? Okay, like, not 30%, but like 25. Dazzling Gleam, Wide Guard. Yeah, the Weezing's hard-walled. They have to hope for me to misclick or misplay. But they might also just forfeit from this position. There's the Wide Guard. Tatsugiri goes down and the match ends. Yep, that's game. Technically don't even need a Wide Guard this turn since I outspeed. Weather Ball plus single target D-Gleam would do it. Mechanics check. Does Poison Gas get blocked? It does. I'm gonna keep Wide Guarding though. I'm not risking that. All right, 2-0 via rules, via team sheet error. 2-0 via team sheet error. Well, I mean, this match was 2-1, but like 2-0 in the thing. All right, I'll see you guys next round. That was awful. Okay, round 3. We're playing Jake. Jake is running Kali Shadow Terapagos. Now we're currently 2-0. One match because we won a bunch of speed ties. Second match because of a team sheet error. This match, I don't know. It looks pretty hard. It's Combine Terapagos. But we should be alright, I think. I mean, Clear Amulet... Actually, we get a lot of value. We get... Oh my god, wait. Actually, how do they beat Necrozma Duskman? It's actually really good into them. With screens, especially. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, it's Covert Cloak, Pagos. They have Taunt on Kali Shadow, which is kind of annoying. Rocky Helmet, Knockoff, Fake Out, Helping Hand, Parting Shot, Incineroar. Ooh, I hate Helping Hand Incineroar so much. Yeah, I think we actually get a ton of value just leading off this way. This is really good. Have to be really careful with Pagos, obviously. But I think it's just these. Yeah, I think it's literally just these. Endgame Miraidon's not bad. Yeah, gotta be really careful with Pagos. The good news is, if they don't lead off with Pagos, I can hit it through Terra Shell with Sunsteel Strike or Photon Geyser. Probably Sunsteel Strike if there's an Incineroar in the back, because we want to make sure we get damage. If they switch, you know. Taunt Kali Shadow is actually really scary. I would prefer if it was Tornadus, because I could block it with Terra Dark. I just lifted off my microphone. Oh, jeez. Get back in there. Alright, not the best lead. Not the best lead, but still passable. I do just get my light screen. And a Thunder Wave. I could actually, I think a Thunder Wave first, to be honest. I'm not really concerned about Dark Pulse. It's not going to do too much. Let's just double into it. They're probably just going to fake out anyways. The Thunder Wave's huge. Sunsteel Strike. Yeah, that hits the most in the back. Thunder Wave. If they do Terra Dark Pulse, it's not that bad either. All right, this is good. I'm gonna get decent damage here through their shell, and also I'm faster than them. That's huge. Oh my god. That's that good damage. That's that good damage, dude. All right, I'm gonna protect Thunder Wave now, and I can Light Screen next turn. Actually, I'm gonna protect Light Screen, because I'm pretty sure they're just gonna protect Parting Shot. And then I can Thunder Wave next turn. Nope, just hard switch. They're trying to force the Terra. Oh no, they're not. They just want another fake out. Protect. Let's see if the Pagos protects. Yep. Alright. I could Terra Ghost and get this light screen. Oh wait, I did get the light screen. I'm an idiot. I could Terra Ghost and get this Thunder Wave is what I meant. But I think it's better if I just go into my Miraidon now. I could also just go into Hands. Hands is like perfectly fine here. Yeah, going Hands and Spirit Breaking is good. Actually, Spirit Break doesn't do that much. Let's just Thunder Wave. Yeah, because their Covert Cloak Spirit Break is like useless. They're just going to recover all of it off since I'm at -1. Nice, got the fake out play right. Missed the Thunder Wave. Go for another Calm Mind. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and, I think I just Thunder Wave Drain Punch. I could also Reflect to try to make sure I live this. They don't have Earth Power. They only have Terra Star Storm. Let's Drain Punch right slot. They should always protect. I'm gonna get my Reflect off because I'm pretty sure they're just gonna protect anyways. And like Wood Hammer or switch out into Incineroar. Either one's like useful. Yep, switch Incineroar. Probably switch Incineroar protect because they get fake out next turn then. Should do a decent amount of damage. Rocky Helmet's a little annoying, obviously. But all I really care about is... Ooh, they Terra'd? Okay. Terra's interesting. Reflect a little useless. I can still Thunder Wave this turn, though. And I should eat this alright with Grimmsnarl. They also can't overwrite my terrain without Rillaboom. So that does help me with some positions. Less guessing. Alright, nice. They both live. That does more than half. Just slightly more than half. Oh no! Disconnect. Okay, we'll play from the beginning. We'll play from the beginning. I'll pause it. Alright, so tournament rules say that you just play it from the beginning since we have no idea who actually disconnected. Yeah, we don't have to make the same leads or anything. I really liked my lead too, though. I thought it was doing pretty decent. I definitely need Grimmsnarl on lead, right? Definitely need Grimmsnarl. I think I just do it again, to be honest. Like the exact same Pokemon and everything. Rillaboom Incineroar. Makes sense. Double fake out. Parting shot potential. Honestly, getting rid of Rillaboom early is a lot better than getting rid of Incineroar early because it means that I have an easier time getting my terrain up and keeping it. Definitely don't want to Terra just yet. I think it's in my best interest to Reflect first to make sure I don't get one shot. And we'll just Sunsteel Strike you. All right, no fake outs. That's insane. No fake outs. More than half, too. Okay, that's huge. Woodhammer. Looks like I got the play right. See if they Flare Blitz. Oh, they have Knockoff. Ooh, that could be kind of annoying, but I do just have guaranteed damage into whatever comes in on the right slot since Rillaboom gets KO'd. I think I just double attack Rillaboom here. Like, there's no reason not to. Spirit Break. Sunsteel Strike. It's just a guaranteed KO. Since I'm faster than Rilla. That's a really slow Rilla. They withdraw. Something's dropping. Something's dropping, dude. Calyrex, I don't know how well you eat this, bro. I don't know how well you're taking this. You're not built for these streets. You're not built for these streets, man. This so much. Let's see if I somehow get this KO with Spirit Break. I don't think I do. Calyrex is a little too fat for that. Just a little too fat. Rillaboom to Sleepy. Makes sense, makes sense. See if I somehow get this. Crit. Oh, baby. The good news is I don't have to worry about Astral Barrage KOing me. It's not even going to come close. It's Focus Sash. I think I just go for the KO on the Rillaboom and get my light screen. Sunsteel Strike Rillaboom. If I get that, that's huge. And I think they always just go Incineroar. Okay, huge, huge. Oh, they could try to Pollen Puff, though. Astral Barrage? No, that's fine. Because we'll eat this at -1 pretty easily. Thank you, broken ability. Get rid of you. Oh, that didn't KO. It didn't KO. Were we at -1? When did that happen? Did they parting shot? Oh, they parting shotted. Yeah, I forgot. It didn't KO. No. No. I do have the Thunder Wave play. Not sure how much I get out of that. I could also Light Screen, though. I think Light Screen is just generally better. Along with KOing Rillaboom. Because I think Incineroar comes in for Calyrex. Nope, Grassy Glide. Shouldn't do it. Get the Light Screen off. I'll survive now. Let's see if Grimmsnarl somehow lives this. God, I love this team. All right. And this is definitely like a Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam endgame. I need the Thunder Wave right slot, though. So plays Protect Thunder Wave. Intimidate's a little bit annoying, but yeah, this is a Dazzling Gleam endgame. I still have my screens, right? Yeah, I still have 7 turns of Light Screen. Thunder Wave, no reason to burn the Terra there. Protect. See if they fake out Necrozma. Nope, fake out the Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl's probably gone. They're at +1 now, which could be a little bit problematic for me. Cineroar definitely doesn't take this hit, though. And I can go into my Iron Hands. No need to Terra either. Yeah, swap in Miraidon. I think they're always just going to attack. So I'm going to Volt Switch on right slot. Going to Iron Hands. Trying to save this Terra for when I absolutely need it. That's kind of how you have to play against Pagos, otherwise you get cooked. But I should be able to live this. Since we have screens up. It's gonna hurt though. Protect the Cali, probably just a Volt Switch play then. Or not Volt Switch, Parting Shot play. Do get Fake Out though. Parting Shot. Volt Switch is still fine. Volt Switch should KO from that range since we're specs. I guess if they Terra, it could be kind of bad, but we do also have the opportunity to double into it. And I just Drain Punch. I could also technically double the Calyrex slot here to make sure I KO something. Yeah, because Volt Switch Drain Punch would get him. Yep. Calyrex is going to be really annoying in the endgame. But if Volt Switch, like, crits here... If Volt Switch crits here and I get the one-shot, then Drain Punch goes into Pagos, and I think I always win with Terra. Alright, they protected. That's huge. Because I should just get this KO. Going to NDM. And I think I always win here from this position by doubling into the left slot. Is that my play, though? Is that my play, though? Rocky Helmet hurts. Let me think. What's the downside? No, it's always in range, right? Because Sunsteel did like 50% to it, and then it gets Drain Punch, but it's -1 Drain Punch is the issue. So maybe I just target right slot. Can't really afford to do that, though. I think what I actually do to secure the win is I Terra Dark Sunsteel to break that, and I always go for Wild Charge. Because this is definitely where I Terra. Even if it results in me losing Necrozma, I don't lose it before I attack. They could also make the read and Pollen Puff me. That would hurt. That would really suck, actually. But I think they just double attack here. And they didn't Terra either. That's huge. Not Terraing is huge. Because that means I get full damage on this, and I get the KO, and I outspeed next turn. If they Calm Mind, it's just over. Yep, a little under half. They Calm Minded. It's over. We go first. This team's difficult to break, bro. This team's difficult. Fleck is gone, that's fine. Sunsteel Strike. I'm gonna Photon Geyser for swag. It's the same power. And Drain Punch. Yeah, because they're always gonna end up in range of freaking Electro Drift. And they don't have any recovery. Since they're Cloak. Maybe I crit here, like high roll. Terra Starstorm shouldn't KO me. Not at +1 with screens. I just realized that NECROZMA's ability also applies to Terra Starstorm. I never thought about that. So Terra Starstorm should bounce off of it most times. All right, game two. Game two. We're up 1 game. So far, all of my sets have gone to best of 3. Or gone to the full best of 3 is what I meant. Hello? Game? Conclude? There we go. That took a second. Shoddy internet connection between us, I guess. Alright. I also forgot to get water between rounds. Okay. Continue. Same rules. I think he's going to go back to the first game plan. That's what I would guess. But if he's going to go with the first game plan... Iron Hands lead isn't bad. It's not bad at all. Especially if I lead off with Iron Hands and Miraidon. Because I can endgame with my guy. Because I'm pretty sure even with like Grassy Train up, like Volt Switch would do it. Volt Switch plus Drain Punch, I mean. Operations complete. Let's do this. Okay. You played that first game really good. But I just ended up in a better position since my it's the slow Rillaboom that's messing with him, I think. I think it's a little too slow. Because if I'm consistently outspeeding it, that means that Rillaboom also doesn't outspeed opposing Calyrex, Shadow Rider, under Tailwind. But I need to be more offensive on turn 1. I just need to pick off things easier. Because I'm not super threatened by anything on this team on turn 1. It's a pretty passive team until like it gets set up. So if I can put myself in a good position, I'll be fine. Like by getting rid of like either Incineroar or Rillaboom. Honestly, getting rid of either one of them is huge. Tornadus Incineroar, that is an incredible lead for me. That is an incredible lead for me. Because it's just free Volt Switch. I'm always going to Volt Switch left slot, just Volt Switch Drain Punch. Even if they get in Rillaboom, it's just a great lead. I was actually going to comment on how I don't think that they ever bring Tornadus to this match because it doesn't seem like it does anything to me. Volt Switch, Drain Punch. I think they're just going to fake out one of my 2 guys and then switch in Rillaboom. And I would hazard to guess they're probably more inclined to fake out the Iron Hands. Also, my left Joy-Con is dying. That could be a win con for them. I gotta make sure I charge it before the next match. Oh, okay. Okay. Hold on, this should be fine then. Yeah, because you go first. And if they decide to parting shot that, that means I can get in my Necrozma to block it. And then they just lose the Incineroar immediately. Come on, parting shot. Parting shot. Don't knock off. Parting shot. Ah, they knocked off. Okay, that's fine. Getting rid of Incineroar early is still huge. Especially since I can Trick Room now. Nah, I wish I went to Grimmsnarl. But I thought they might just parting shot. But I guess getting rid of Specs is also a pretty big win con for them. There's Pagos. Honestly, I feel very comfortable just doubling the Pagos. I can't lie. I could also try to Trick Room here. Like, Terra Dark Trick Room isn't a bad play. Yeah, I think I just do that, right? There's no reason not to. I don't get KO'd. Terra Dark Trick Room, prevent them from stopping that Drain Punch. I guess I could have also doubled into it, but they might protect, so Terror Dark Trick Room's still safe. Wait, why am I terroring? I'm an idiot. I thought that they had Taunt. I thought they had Taunt on Tornadus. There's no reason to Terra here. That was a dumb Terra. They have Taunt in the Calyrex. I just completely misplayed. I don't know, maybe it works out. Maybe it works out. Maybe they do something crazy. I just completely misplayed there. I guess they could also Dark Pulse me. That's technically like a crazy read I could go for. That could play very well for me here. No, they Calm Mind. All right. Drain Punch should still do a decent amount. And by decent, I mean that much. Oh, I'm a dork. Why'd I do that? Why did I do that? I'm so stupid. That's not the end of the world, actually. The reason it's not the end of the world is because they are under Tailwind. But I could have just gotten a KO. Alright, Sunsteel Strike. Let's just double into it. They are under Tailwind, so they are faster than me. Alright, they are going to Terra. They are going to Terra, which means that they're attacking here, so I should get some pretty substantial damage. Because this is an unnerfed Sunsteel Strike. Should get a decent amount of health back. Nice. Sunsteel Strike should probably bring it down into red. Yeah, that does so much. Terra Star Storm shouldn't do much. Not to Iron Hands, at least. That Bleak Wind's gonna hurt. The Freak Wind. Yeah, now that's single target, too. Now that single target could be an issue. I guess I do just get in my guy here. I can just light screen. Ow, single target Freak Wind. Could get in Miraidon too. I mean, Miraidon's perfectly safe here. Yeah, like Volt switching right slot and Drain Punching is like totally safe. Because they should just protect every time. Fork Drive. They should just go Rillaboom. Volt Switch, Drain Punch. Yep. A little bit of damage there. And this Volt Switch should clean up. Getting the Grim. I think we got it. It's not going to have much healing soon. Tailwind's gone. It's fine. Light Screen's still crazy here. I could also try to Spirit Break. I don't think Spirit Break... Oh, they have Ogre Pawn? Okay, hold on. That changes things. That changes things quite a bit. I definitely don't change my play, though. I just Light Screen and Drain Punch, because they do have to redirect it, and I'm going to get, like, all my health back. No Rillaboom. Ogre Pawn. See if they follow me. Tropic fails the protect. Nice. That's game. Get that health back. Should eat whatever this Ogre Pawn wants to go for. Horn Leech included. Nice. Okay. One turn left to Trick Room. Let's just go for Reflect, and I'm gonna fail a fake out on purpose. Nice. Okay, just to make sure like I don't get spiky shielded, but nice. Okay, so far undefeated. 3-0, not bad. All right, I need water and stuff. So, okay, final round of round robin. We might do a finals between the top 2 seeds. If I win this, I am in finals. I think if I lose this, I'm not, because there's one other undefeated person, so we have to do the calculations. But I'm playing against Resh. Resh is running a pretty interesting team. Zacian Lunala with Hearthflame, Ogrepon, Landorus, Roaring Moon, and Pelipper. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Short tournament. Quick little 2-hour tournament. All right, let me think. Into this. Sandseer Storm's a little bit annoying. Landers is like one of my worst matchups, but I do get a lot of value out of Ogrepon Wellspring, to be honest. Like, Ogrepon Wellspring's just absurdly strong into this whole team, so I think I'm gonna lead off. Do they have grass moves? They do have a grass move on the Hearthflame. My Trick Room is my best friend here. Trick Room is my best friend. I could also Terra Dark, which would be really nice. We have a Pelipper Mirror. Or I could just go all out with offense. It's not Scarf on the Landorus, which is really nice, but it is Tailwind. It is Tailwind. Only for Landorus. Wide Guard could be nice. This is kind of a tough matchup. This is actually probably very difficult. I think I go for the Trick Room. They do have their own Trick Room, though. I have to decide soon. Let's just go all-out offense with Ogrepon Wellspring game 1 and see how that works out. And I don't think I need to bring my Rain. I guess I could have also let off Ogrepon and Duskmane would have been decent. I know for a fact that we take an Earth Power with Duskmane because Duskmane is just that guy. It's that damage reduction, it's insane. Alright, that's the lead I figured. So honestly, like, the name of the game here is getting rid of the Landorus as soon as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a Protect here, Spiky Shield, because I think they're just going to protect their Lando anyways, and we'll get the light screen. Yeah. And if they want a Terra here, that means I can Thunder Wave them. Probably not faster unless they're a pretty bulky Landers, but I think that they're going to be inclined to go for their Terra. And probably their Tailwind. I don't think they can afford not to Tailwind. Spiky Shield looks like they're not protecting. Oh, they do protect. Okay, that's good to know. We are faster. We are faster than them. So I could actually make a really hard call out and go for like Terra Water Horn Leech, but I don't think that would do it anyways. We go for the Tailwind. Light Screen's gonna be awesome here. I think I am just gonna Terra Water immediately. Like, just getting rid of that, and also the fact that they have like very few switch-ins is like super big. It also Spirit Break right slot. That's not a bad play either, because that would one-shot the Roaring Moon. I think I'm just gonna go for it, honestly. Like, it's not a big deal. I could also Reflect, though. I think Reflect's a good idea, because they could just double into me, and that'd be really bad. Doubling into Grimmsnarl would be really annoying. And this guarantees I get, like, at least one more turn. I'm gonna Reflect and Terra Water. Looks like they didn't Terra, so I should just be KOing the Landorus early, which is awesome for me. That really makes things easier. See if they double into the right slot. Because that would hurt pretty bad. I totally could have Spirit Broken too. That hurts. I should eat this like nothing though. Sludge Bomb. Yeah, nothing. Getting rid of Lando early is incredible for me. I also now have Thunder Wave pressure on the Zacian. And both of my screens are up. Alright. It's probably Zacian. Yeah, there's Zacian. The double would be really annoying. I think that they could try to call out my Spiky Shield. I have to Thunder Wave for sure. I think it's Spiky Shield Thunder Wave angle. Oh, they are Terra Ground though. Maybe they don't Terra Ground here. That is kind of a big dedication. I also get Follow Me Trick Room if they decide to do that. And like just KO my Grimmsnarl. Yep, there's the Terra. There's the Terra. Like I said, we do get Follow Me Trick Room now. There's the Protect, nice. And if they end up targeting the Ogre Pawn, that's actually still pretty good for me. Let's see. Play rough? Okay, they do target the Ogre Pawn. I think from this position, I just always Spirit Break right slot. Yeah, Spirit Break Ivy Cudgel is not a bad play. Gets me a lot of value. And once their Tailwind runs out, that's awesome. They do have Wide Guard though, which can be a little bit annoying. But if they switch in Lunala here, then I can just Volt Switch on it. And with my Reflect up, I should be able to eat the Terra Blast pretty okay. It's going to be a little bit difficult though. It probably does over half. Acrobatics. Let's see if they doubled. Terra Blast. Ooh. Okay, cool. No more Tailwind for them. That's the thing about this matchup. It is kind of difficult. It is kind of difficult with the tools I got right now. Should one-shot. Nice. And I could try to Thunderwave Lunala. Dylan Peters out. I think the play is just Thunderwave Lunala and double into it. Lunala can't protect against this. And I get free damage, and then I can lock Draco Meteor. Yeah, I Sunsteel Strike, and I Thunder Wave. If they try to Trick Room, I might be able to block it. Yeah, Ogre Pawn Wellspring is extremely important in this matchup. Just like the ability to wall out the first few Pokemon's huge. I'm surprised they didn't just Terra Blast that first turn. When they Terra'd. Went for Play Rough first. Like I said, we definitely eat this hit. It's the double up that's going to be the issue. And I don't want them getting Trick Room off, because if I KO this, I can win with Draco Meteor. There's Terra Blast, we should eat that. Yeah. Oh my god, less than half. That's huge. Alright. Moongeist Beam. This doesn't bypass, so that's pretty big. Nice, okay. Technically my play here is going to be Protect. Because if they Trick Room... No, I can't let them Trick Room. I have to just keep attacking. I just have to keep attacking. I think I do protect here, actually. Protect Spirit Break. Because they're always going to attack that thing. And I think I can take the Behemoth Blade behind Reflect. Come on, full para. So I think they Trick Room. Special attack drop. Moongeist Beam, okay. They're not recognizing the Trick Room out, which is great for me. I think I just keep hitting it. Like, I just have to hope that they misplay. And if they get the full para here, I think I win. A Terra Blast. I need this full para. I don't think we've seen a full para yet. I've Thunderwaved a lot of Pokemon. I have not seen a full para yet. Also, if they don't recognize the Trick Room play. Like, they might be scared of, like, Iron Hands. Because I haven't revealed Miraidon, technically. Yes! Okay, we get the full para. And, let me think. I do have to Draco. Like, there's no way around it. I have to hope they get fully paralyzed again or I crit. There's no way around it. Oh, wait. Wait, why am I a moron? Oh, I live anyways. I was gonna say, why am I a moron? Why did I think I was slower? It's very late. It's 1 a.m. In my mind, I was slower than Lunala. Or I was slower than Zacian. I forget that... Actually, no, wait. No, I should be... No, in my mind, I was faster than Zacian, right? Miraidon's base 135. It's not... Yeah, I was just being dumb. I was being very dumb. Good to know we live that, and also we just stole that with the para. Okay, sorry. I was playing that so poorly. I was playing that so poorly. I forgot speed stats entirely. Okay. I completely forgot speed stats. I was like, oh yeah, Zacian's 130 and Miraidon's freaking 142 or 148. No, it's the other way around. I'm a dummy. I'm sorry, it's 1 a.m. Alright, same rules. Is it worth... Is it worth bringing my Pelipper? I don't have Tailwind on Pelipper. I don't get too much out of that. I think I still do, like, the same lead, right? I think that, like, I get a lot of value out of that. But I'm actually willing just to Spirit Break turn 1 now. I get so much more out of that. Just do it again. I get so much more out of that. Okay. Just gotta win this one. Alright, let's Ogre Pawn. Dude, honestly, the Spirit Break's gonna go crazy. I'm so willing to do this. I'm so willing to do this. If I Spirit Break now, I could get so much value. I'm Spirit Breaking. Let me think. How does that affect the rest of the match? Because I get Spiky Shield, Spirit Break, and then I get Thunder Wave. Then I don't get screens. I think I'm gonna Spirit Break, yeah. See if they follow me. Yep, they do follow me. Okay, makes sense. How bad is that? Knockoff? Ooh, okay. Not great. Not a great first turn. I do have the Thunder Wave Ivy Cudgel play. I think I'm going to go for it. Because if they don't Tailwind, that's just huge. And they can't afford not to, like, follow me or something. Also, there's a shot I'm just faster than them. I have a decent amount of speed in this thing. I mean, I was faster than their Landorus. I think if I don't win this, I go Trick Room next game. Alright, nice. The acrobatics, that's great. It probably just doubled into me. I think this will KO, though. Oh, that was a crit and it didn't? Yeah, it's not looking great for our old buddy Marcos. Trying to think how I turn this around. Could try to Trick Room. It's kind of risky. But this Trick Room would be huge. Would they Tailwind, though? I think they would just knock off, right? So I could actually Protect. I think they double me. I'm going to Protect Spirit Break. Because I think they always just knock off in Ivy Cudgel. Yeah. This should one-shot. And now we get into freaky territory. The good news is we know that we take the Terra Blast super duper well. And if they get fully paralyzed, that could be big. Since I know I outspeed this thing, I can go for Sunsteel Strike into the Zacian and Reflect. Because I know they're just going to Terra anyways. We also know that we eat the, oh, Landorus? Okay, that's a little worse. Yeah, it's time to Trick Room, I think. Is it, though? Maybe it's not. Because I just Photon Guys are here, right? Photon Guys are Light Screen isn't the worst. Yeah, let's do that. We eat the Earth Power pretty well. Yeah, I mean, like, all things considered, it's a Landorus. It's literally a Landorus. And that's Zacian, okay. So they left Lunala at home because Lunala didn't do much for them, but I think Lunala is actually really scary, all things considered. Go for the Protect, and there's no reason to Light Screen, like, or there's no reason to Thunder Wave. They're just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna Reflect. No reason to do that. And my win con is them missing a Sandseer and me getting 2 Dracos. Or just tearing the Landorus for some reason, which is not something that they should ever do. That's always going to be Terra Ground here. Reflect. I'll live one of these. Actually, wait, no, I took chip damage, right? Yes, okay. I wanted to drop there. Here's the issue. I need to dodge a hit. Because I have to lock Draco into the right slot, hope that we get the same roll as last time, but if they follow me, it's goobed. Or not follow me, but if they protect and like Landers attacks, it's goobed. It's just goobed. I could try to double attack Landers and that's a win con, but that also comes with some really rough stuff that happens. Technically, actually, no. This is my play. I Photon Geyser the right slot because it's a 2-hit KO, and if Landorus doesn't protect here, I outspeed it and KO it, and then it's a 2v1. And also if Miraidon just survives Terra Blast again, I'm good. So I Draco. Alright, I need this to live. Come on. Yes! Okay. Connect the Draco, I think I win. I think I win, yeah. Because they get 2-hit KO'd. For sure. So their correct play here, if this does more than 50, which it should. Oh, that's going to be a roll. That's going to be a roll. Alright, Photon Geyser again. Draco Meteor again. They have to target... They have two options, right? They could target NECROZMA and hope that I miss my Draco. Or they can target Draco and hope that I low roll with NECROZMA. But I just need one of these two to happen. Alright, they're hoping I miss my Draco. Which I believe is the right call, because we have no way of telling if that's a high or a low roll. Alright. Just connect the Draco. Just connect the Draco. This is a game-winning Draco. Yes! Okay, we win. That was a scary matchup. Yeah. Terra Groundsation, Lunala. That's a hard matchup. Especially with a Landorus. Yeah. You managed to clutch it, though. Nice. Alright, 2-0. Alright. Well, not bad. I'll let you know if we end up doing a finals round. I'm not sure. We're going to see how it ends up going. We'll see if the people even want to play the finals round. But as of right now, I'm undefeated. And I totally stole one of those games because of the judge rules. Alright. We'll be right back. Okay, we are in finals. I am playing against my friend Ellie. Now, Ellie mentioned that she might actually want to make her first YouTube video out of this, so if that does end up happening, I'll make sure I link her down below at some point whenever her video goes up. But we're playing against Koraidon Lunala Sun. One of the scarier teams, a team that did very well in VR, if I recall. But I am prepped for this in the form of Pelipper. I'm hoping I can do well. But yeah, this is finals. Worst case scenario, we got second. Honestly, Miraidon lead isn't that bad. I have to be really careful, though. Miraidon lead isn't bad. Ogerpon's also insanely good here if I play it right. I think what I'm gonna do is I go Grimmsnarl and you. Do I want this? Yeah, Grimmsnarl is like really good here. I think I leave the yeah, I think I do this because Thunder Wave is going to be absurdly good, and I leave the Ogerpon at home, actually. Alright. I'm really tired. It's well past 1 a.m. It is like almost 2 now. I have to go to a concert tomorrow. It's 1:32. But this is tomorrow's video, so I'm just going to stay up late and edit it. And hopefully I'll be in bed by like 3. Who knows? Oh my god, that's such a good trainer card. This is the matchup that actually the Pelipper exists for. Alright, Grim Miraidon. This is more or less just a free light screen. Light screen Volt Switch isn't bad. Definitely don't want to get anything in just yet. Go light screen you, and I want to Volt Switch on Incineroar because I'm actually more concerned with Incineroar than a lot of other Pokemon. Then again, getting rid of... yeah, let's just try to Volt Switch Incineroar. Alright, no Fake Out's huge. Not quite a one-shot. Definitely calculate that. I'm going to Gang. Parting Shot, nice. Blocked it. That's huge. As they do Trick Room, that's awesome, actually. That's incredible. Because Grimmsnarl should be able to secure this KO. And I could Terra. Terra isn't a bad play. The light screen up. I'm pretty sure, unless it's like 0 speed Incineroar, my Grimmsnarl should be slower, right? Let me double check my EVs real quick. Grimmsnarl has no speed, and Incineroar is base 60 as well. They would have to be like literally also 0 speed. And I actually feel comfortable just going for the Sunsteel Strike. Alright, something's not going to appreciate this. Yeah, that's awesome. So as long as I go first here with my Spirit Break, this is actually an incredible position for me. Because I can Reflect and 2-hit KO. Nice, I do go first. So there is some speed investment there. And they can't knock off my thing. Not quite a 2-hit KO, but with the burn it should be. I could Protect here and Reflect. That's not awful. I also get Impeliper that way. Let me see. That's cool, Rai. Rai definitely doesn't want none of this. Let's go ahead and go for the Reflect. And Protect. And this should allow me to, get Impeliper next turn, which is going to be huge. Impeliper would let me pin this core right on. Yeah, with Reflect and my ability and Rain Up, I should be fine. As they're opting to Terra, that makes sense. That actually makes things a little simpler for me, because now I can just lock Weather Ball into that slot next turn. I'm really glad I pulled this matchup for finals. This is definitely like a... This is definitely something I need to practice. This Facade. Should eat that fine next turn. Close combat as well. Okay. Not the worst. Not the worst. Looks like my play here is going to be to double the right slot. Because Grimmsnarl should eat whatever. And I want to make sure I get this KO. Yeah, and I want to make sure I maintain the Sash as well. So I'm going to double that slot. Spirit Break, Sunsteel Strike. They could also overpredict. Go for like a Flare Blitz or something. But if they don't double one of my Pokemon, I'm fine. Okay, that's actually huge too. That's huge too. Because I'm going to get pretty substantial damage on Lunala here. Do I tank this close combat? I might. I might. My ability is kind of messed up. Flare Blitz. Ooh, overpredict. That's huge for me. Alright. Lunala also can't protect here, which is awesome. Which means I can always double that slot and make sure I get a KO. And then I think that Miraidon plus, because how many turns of Trick Room are left? 1 turn left of Trick Room. Yeah, I always just double that slot. Photon Geyser, Sunseal Strike. And then Pelipper can endgame pretty reliably. Spirit Break. Put in range of Sunsteel Strike. See if I'm slower. I am slower. Good. That makes sense since they have Icy Wind on the Flutter Mane. It's pretty useful. Close combat. Let's see if I tank this. That's crazy that I tank that, actually. That's insane that I eat that. Dimensions turn to normal. Electricity's gone. I always just Thunder Wave Protect here. Thunder Wave Protect is the win con. Alright, no Protect from Corridon's big. Thunder Wave goes off. Trick Room's gone, so we're good. I outspeed the Corridon. And this also covers for Flame Charge. Close combat, nice. And Facade, nice. That is just game. That is just game because I'm always able to lock Photon Geyser and Weather Ball, yeah. And that should wrap it up. Nice. Okay. Nice 3-0 there. Guaranteed 3-0 too. I don't think that any way of like actually taking another Pokemon from me. All right, we're up 1-0. I just need to win this next one. And we managed to take the tournament. The friendly tournament. The Milwaukee practice tournament. Same rules. That went pretty well. No fake out seems to be what kind of messed them up there. I think that they were definitely over predicting. Definitely want that Trick Room really bad. I can probably take advantage of that. Get off this way. Whoops. All right. I should also probably underspeed their Ursaluna unless it's absolute minimum with my Iron Hands. That could be pretty useful. I think I just repeat the lead, to be honest. Repeating that lead isn't bad, and I think I just bring the same Pokemon. I don't adjust much. And I just have to play according to what I see in front of me. Not terribly scared of Brute Bonnet either, because I have Electric Terrain. It's not like the most difficult thing to deal with, but that's like the synergy with Ursaluna and Brute Bonnet is that Ursaluna just deals with everything that Brute Bonnet doesn't want to have to. I'd also try to lock Electro Drift turn 1, and that's not bad. I have to think about this, because like they're definitely bringing Ursaluna to the matchup again, even if it didn't accomplish anything other than like knocking out Grimmsnarl. They're still definitely bringing it. Okay. Similar lead. I would assume they just want to go for the Trick Room immediately. Reflect ain't bad. Locking Draco immediately also isn't bad, but I don't think that's ever worth it. I can just Volt Switch. I definitely just reflect next turn, to be honest. I just Volt Switch and Spirit Break. Because I always just get reflect next turn. And I get in my Pelipper here. Because if they do Earthquake... Well, it depends. If they protect, I get in my Necrozma. Because they Wide Guard. Okay, not bad. They're going to Earthquake then. That means I can just get in my Pelipper. I have a Wide Guard myself. No Trick Room is also huge for me. Because I do threaten this thing with Weather Ball pretty hard. Earthquake, that's fine. Not going to do much. Not much to Grimmsnarl. And it's a free Reflect. Could also just go for the KO and prevent Trick Room outright. I think that's actually like a much better play. Yeah, because Weather Ball Spirit Break would do it. I think they need this Trick Room. Yeah. No Trick Room makes this so much easier for me. Geist Beam, still have my Sash. And I get Thunder Wave too. That's huge. Yeah, I had to double into it in case they wanted to go Core on. Because that would still KO then. Intense Voice, that's Core on. We do have the Thunder Wave play. Not a bad play at all. I could Terra Ghost Thunderwave, and that's actually kind of heat, to be honest. That's kind of a heat play. Because that just ensures I don't go down this turn. Because they have to Facade Grimmsnarl, right? Let's try it. Is there a downside to that? There isn't really a big downside to that. I would prefer to... Let me think. If they Earthquake or like target Pelipper in any way, that's like really bad for me. Let's do this. Let's go with that play. I think they have to Facade. And this Thunder Wave is going to be huge if they don't Protect. Which I don't think they do. But they could also just go for Protect and like Facade. Like that's another option. Alright, please tell me I got it right. Please tell me I got it right. That'd be huge. To a KO, please. Close. Headlong Rush? Ah, okay. It is what it is. They're probably Jolly too, so this isn't great. This isn't great for me. I don't have screens up either. Yeah, that turn would have been so much better if I got screens up. Let me think. If I go Miraidon, they're probably Jolly is the issue. They're probably Jolly. They don't have Rain. Yeah, I just go Miraidon and hope that they're not Jolly. Alright. Go into NDM. Because I don't live this close combat. I guess I could also try this, and this wouldn't be the worst play ever, like Hurricane and also... Hurricane and also Volt Switch. Or Electro Drift is technically my play. Let's do that. Maybe they're Adamant and I win a speed tie. I'm pretty sure they're not, though. But if they close combat, this Hurricane probably gets them. It's just 50% is the issue. And that gives me kind of a shot in the end game. If they brought like Brute Bonnet. There's the Terrifier. Alright, let's see. Maybe somehow I get this. Plus combat, do I somehow live? It's a roll, I'm pretty... No. Do not live that. Hurricane Confusion might be able to win me this game, but I really doubt it. Miss the Hurricane, yeah. A long rush. Definitely dropped a Flare Blitz is the issue. I could try to protect. But it's not really worth it. I could just be goated right here. I could do like an insanely goated play where I get Trick Room off. Because they could also try to protect and like facade my left slot. I'm gonna go for that. Why not? Like I just have to throw things at the wall now. Just throw things at the wall, see if we get lucky. No, they just Flare Blitz. That makes sense. Hey, maybe if they KO themselves a recoil? Maybe? Probably not. No, not even close. Actually, if I protected there, I had a shot. Because this KOs. Electricity's gone. Let's see what the last mon is. Rotten Girl. Flutter Mane for sure. Yep. Might as well just Weather Ball. Okay, let me think. I could repeat that, but I just Draco Meteor turn 1 instead, and that'd be really hype. That'd be pretty hype. Let me think. Game 3. Game 3. Definitely a matchup where I have to keep my Pelipper just in the back. Like, because if I had Pelipper there, I could have won. If I had Pelipper, like, not active on the field, I could have won. Because I could have sent it in and survived the hit. Alright. Let's see. Preparation's complete. Maybe I leave NECROZMA at home. I don't know. NECROZMA's still been very good to me is the issue. NECROZMA's been very good for me. I'm going to keep ramming my head against the wall and it's going to work. That's my prediction. Just keep ramming your head against the wall and it'll work out. I have to think. Is there any shot that if I, like, Thunderwave myself, I underspeed Ursaluna? Because that could actually be kind of a crazy play. Because I think what I'm going to do here is I'm immediately going to Draco the right slot, right? If they lead off Ursaluna and Lunala again. Okay, left slot then. I am modest. The question is if they're minimum speed, like that's the major issue. I'm Spirit Breaking and Draco Meteoring. No, I Reflect and I Draco Meteor. Yeah. Gives me a better shot. I think they'll do it again. I'm willing to predict that. But this time they Trick Room. But just in case I get it wrong... Okay, yeah, I get to KO this immediately then. As long as I connect. Nice. Guess I technically should have light screened if I was going all in with that. Technically should have light screened if I was going all in. Right on shit eat though. Especially if they miss, like this. No, oh, it's going into Grimmsnarl? That's huge. That's actually huge. I do have Terra Fairy and Light Screen, which isn't that bad. I definitely Light Screen. Question is who I go into. I can't really go into NECROZMA very safely. I think I'm just gonna launch another Draco, to be honest. And hope that they Trick Room on me. Because I want to get NECROZMA in for free on the left slot. And I should eat whatever this Fluttermane wants to go for. Wouldn't it be so crazy if they just doubled out into Koraidon for no reason? Alright, nice. They should just be attacking. Get a little bit of damage there. That's pretty substantial, considering the next one's going to do the exact same amount. Oh, they doubled it? That's huge. That's actually huge for me. Or not doubled it, but they attacked it again, is the big thing. Because they do have Moonblast, but I don't take too much from that. And I can just continue to assault this thing. Do I Trick Room now? Because if I Trick Room now, I can go into Pelipper. No, I don't. I don't Trick Room now. I just keep hitting the thing on the right, and I think Pelipper can clean up. Yeah. They could try to go for the double. Where they Moonblast and go for Moongeist Beam. They could double Moon me. But I'm the sun, baby. Moon don't eclipse the sun that well. Except for like once every couple of years. No Terror from them is awesome. Maybe I should have Trick Roomed. Guess it depends how this turn goes. Wow, that actually did a lot. Celestial Strike, that should do it, right? Now I just Pelipper Trick Room, right? Pretty sure that's the play. Actually, I could protect Go Pelipper. That gives me a better shot. No, Pelipper Trick Room's just better. Trick Room, Go Pelipper. Because Pelipper underspeeds both these Pokemon, and they have to double into NECROZMA for this to be worth it, and if they don't double into NECROZMA, then Pelipper just gets to keep its Focus Sash. No taunt on Fluttermane either. And I know I live the Moonblast. Let's see if they doubled. They're also going to Terra Fire here. Right, just Terra Fire close combat, right? Because they Terra Grass on the left guy. Alright, we don't live that. How bad is this? It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. There's the Moonblast. Might have freaked it. Chance we freaked it. I definitely doubled the Fluttermane here. Can also try to wide guard, but I think they're just going to Moonblast Protect, right? There's the Moonblast, we live. Close combat will do it though. I think we lose. Yeah. I should have protected and gone Pelipper. That would have been a lot more useful. Yeah, I think if I protected and went Pelipper, I was in a better spot there. Because if I protect, go Pelipper, right? And I think they definitely doubled into it because they were trying to cover for the Pelipper switch, right? Then Pelipper keeps its Sash, and then the next turn I'm guaranteed a Weather Ball plus Trick Room. And they always lose one of their Pokemon. Yeah. Well played. Well played. So it looks like we're finishing up that tournament in second. Nice. Anyways, I think it was a good run. I mean, we literally only lost in finals. And the one game that we took off of judge ruling. But yeah. Well played to Ellie. Congratulations. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.